Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Desmond Ong here, and I have one of my graduate from Platinum Mastery Program, Kuala Lumpur, in June 2017. The time of this recording is actually just 2 days after Platinum Mastery Program. And this is a very interesting event where, Sockley, if you can verify with me, we did collectively made, not me, but the group of students collectively made close to almost 100,000 ringgit in 2 days.
Yes, correct.
And I had to stop people from making money because they weren't paying attention in class. They were making so much money.
Yes, you're right.
And I think you're one of them because you're so busy on the phone too.
Yeah, I saw the incoming, the sales that just came in without, it's so surprised that I got my first sales online and on the first day, so I was too excited. So
and this is not cheating where I ask you to buy another people's product and that person forced to buy your product. I willingly created a marketplace and I asked you to extract money out of the room as well. And that's how the sales are created, right?
Yes, correct. That's how the sales created.
Okay, so before we talk more about this, because I want the audience to get to know you a little bit more, can you tell me your name, how you want people to address you? What you do as a profession, and what is your goals and dreams, and why you chose Desmond Ong as a mentor? Because a lot of people don't like Desmond Ong, but you chose me as a mentor. Why?
Okay, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Sockley. You can call me Sockley, and I'm from KL. And what I'm doing for a living is that I'm a real estate specialist. I cover the KL Klang Valley area, and I'm also doing an Airbnb business. So basically, how do I get to know about Desmond Ong I think it's a very coincidence. I just somehow saw Desmond Ong at about the seminar on Facebook, and I was just curious and I clicked on it and I registered. So I attended Desmond Ong preview, and it was a very catchy preview from Desmond Ong because it wasn't like a normal internet marketing preview. So from the preview itself, I get to learn a lot from Desmond Ong. So I was thinking, why not? I attend for the full course and just get something started. Yeah.
Well, without mentioning the investment that you invested in, because the investment goes up gradually, mainly because, with more results in my class, I have to raise my price because I cannot cover my costs.
Understand.
And you were there, you saw the event. I didn't cheap out on anything. I provided coffee and tea, even though they cost me. You didn't know. Hotel charged me for that.
Yes, I know that.
And the event room wasn't cheap. I make sure because let me tell you, at that hotel, you have 2 event rooms. There's one on the top floor where it's old and it smells weird. And then there's another one at the bottom, level 1, which is the one that we had the event in, and it costs twice. So you know that I don't cheap out on these little things to create an experience for my students.
Yes.
Would you want to verify what about your experience and talk about your experience in a 2-day weekend?
Okay, my experience, I keep it brief, okay? Before I attended this internet seminar, I have a questions during the preview. I told Desmond that I'm very concerned. I do not know what to sell. That was my very, very big concern because I always thinking that to start a business online, but I don't know what to sell. So through my first day of the training, I managed to create my first product. And by trusting the process, by following what Desmond has done and taught us in the training, I managed to get a breakthrough and created myself just like that. Yeah, it was fantastic.
So your product is done on the first day?
Yes, on the spot. So,
on the spot, okay.
Yeah, it's a very hands-on training. It's not like, sitting there and listen to Desmond Ong do the talking, but we are all get involved participating, and no one has, no one were able to escape from that. So we are, actually we are forced, or you put it whether we are forced or we are pushed to get our results, yeah.
Okay, so I want to talk about, because 93% of the people in the class, 93%, I'm not going to say 100% because there are some people who sit at the back, their intention wasn't right and they didn't take action at all. So, but 93% of the people took action and they all got at least one sale in the class. Have you ever been to a seminar where people actually make money in a class?
Uh, Not really. Usually, they will show you a way of doing it, and then they will ask you to practice in a real life. But we actually created the real situations on the spot. So that's how we get the real result immediately. Yeah.
So now with those knowledge, wouldn't you say that, you know, if you know how to implement this already, you know that you can create product out of your mind, out of your passion,
Mm-hmm.
technically saying, even if the economy goes down, the government goes down, or whatever happens, you still are able to monetize because you have a way to reach out to global market using the internet now.
Yes, you're right.
No, I also want to clarify this because I'm going to be honest and tell you that there are cancellations for the group that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, before we go there, let me just show you something that is very dear to me. You know, people say that Desmond don't care about the students. Can you say something about that?
Sorry, come again, Desmond?
So a lot of people say that I don't care a lot about my students, you know, because most speakers, they make money by speaking. They don't really do
Okay.
what they teach. What do you talk about how how much care I give to my students inside the workshop?
Okay, inside the workshop, I can see you are a very committed coach. Okay, you how to say, you just give your 100% to make sure that we are on track, and then we are on every of the sessions. Okay, in order for us to create the result. So I'm not sure how others see you, but through my experience, I find this is a very experiential training, and it helps to create the result. So whatever it takes, in the end, it's all about the result. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to me, it's
So
like that. Simple as that.
in my class, we don't talk a lot about fluff. We don't really. So every second is engineered to create results for my students. It's not about wasting your time. Literally, time is the number one rule in the class. Do not be late.
Yes, correct.
And I also want to share this because a lot of comments being written here
Okay.
from the group. You can see that some people they're making money in the class. They're making thousands and thousands of dollars
Mm-hmm.
before even the first day before lunch. And would you verify that? Because I think your group did pretty well as well.
Yes, we are all fantastic group of people. So we have created the results from the very first day, and we are actually continuously created it until the last second, until the last drop of the training. Yeah.
And people make money in class. And you
Yes.
see, people don't believe it. So they see this and they say Desmond Ong must be lying because how would a seminar be able to make money in 2 days? It doesn't make sense. But
Yeah.
he really did.
People are
And yeah,
skeptical sometimes. Yeah. So I could be one of them. You can actually link me to it, because before I attended your training actually. So I created results. It wasn't a big one, but it's good enough to motivate me to believe in how powerful the online marketing is. Yeah.
well, Solly, let me clarify this thing. It was a
Mm.
big result for you. You have no idea because you know there are some people that have trained. They've been trying to get their first digital product sale for 10 years.
Oh, I didn't know that, because this is my very first internet marketing training, and yeah, I have no idea about that, because all this while I've been doing offline business, and yeah, mostly offline business.
But now
Yeah.
you have a choice. You can go online, you can go
Yeah,
offline. In
yeah.
fact, you can do both together and it
Yes,
explodes your business to the next level.
yes, you're right.
And let me ask you a question because you know one thing that I had is you know because I do so much online stuff, I'm so passionate about coaching and helping people even for free. And the thing is that I become very polarizing because I care so much about my students. Do you think I mean, I think you don't need to say you think or whatever. You know that I am polarizing. Either you like me or you don't like me.
Yeah.
Because I'm the kind of person that really push you to get result. And if you like to sit around and not do anything, then really you might not want to work with me.
Yeah, actually, I think you are very clear with your intentions. The reason why you are creating this training is you want to create results for your students. This has been mentioned in the first day of the training. Yeah. So, like, how I experience you is that whatever it takes, in the end, you just want to create the results. So you don't care how your students judge you or whatever. So in the end, it's about them. Yeah, I think that's your intention. Yeah, being clearly stated that, yeah, in the training.
And
Yeah.
I want you to know this because of my intention and because of my what a lot of people call me very straightforward. Another word to say is very direct. When I don't think your thing will work, I will just tell you right away. And sometimes people don't like that, and I'll offend people because of that. And it doesn't help that there are people who are leveraging my name on Google searches. What they do is that they write bad reviews about anything that I do. So I mean, it's easy to write bad reviews about someone. I mean, you can always critique someone.
Mm-hmm.
And what they're doing is that they're using my name to climb up on Google searches, and then people go to their website. They read, oh, Desmond Ong is a bad guy. Desmond Ong is very rude. Desmond Ong is offensive. Desmond Ong is a scammer. Desmond Ong is a fraud. They use all these terms, and it scares my clients away, and it scares my customers away. And then what happened is that they end up getting a refund with my product and or my service. And then what they do is that they go buy the guy's offer, which is also very negative and I mean, it is a way of selling solely. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
But I want maybe perhaps because so many people think that Google tells the truth. Do you think Google tells the truth?
Not really.
I think what tells the truth is if you give me a chance to train you. Don't you think so?
Yes, I totally agree with that. Yeah.
I think we changed a lot of lives over the weekend.
Yes.
How would you describe this weekend without spoiling what's inside the weekend? Like, do you think it's a personal development event, a business event, or online marketing event? Tell them if it's boring. Tell them what's it like. What they can expect, except you cannot spoil what's inside because I want them to come with an open heart and an open mind.
Okay, I think this is an event which I previously I expected this to be purely like a online marketing events, but end up there are so much of how to say emotions going on in the event. Okay, and with that elements, actually we have managed to create like how I created my product, my ikigai. Okay, I've thought about the ikigai, which previously I have no idea about what to sell online. So basically, there's a lot of process that brings this to a successful event. Yeah, it's not purely just a online marketing. I think every one of us in the class, we do learn from a different perspective. Yeah, so it's not just purely an online marketing event. I think everyone's from different categories or different age group, they learn something different from you. Yeah, that's some things that I think is very awesome about this event. Yeah.
And there are a lot of parents who send their children into my
Yes.
class as well. You saw, I think
Yes.
like
Yes.
we have like 5 or 6 or even more.
Yeah.
And I mean, the parents must trust me this much to be able to send their children to come and train with me. And the children said that, oh my God, I wish my school teacher is like this.
Yeah. Yes,
So,
you're right. Yeah.
so, Lee, let's just talk about this because you make some sales inside and outside the class. In
Mm-hmm.
fact, you found your reason for being, your ikigai.
Mm-hmm.
Because most people in the world today, they are just surviving. They don't live. They don't know what their purpose is. They just go to work, come back, have dinner, watch the TV, go to sleep, and repeat Monday to Friday, sometimes Saturday.
Yeah.
But sadly, I think you can see that in the class, some people found the higher purpose, the bigger purpose. And why don't you talk about what is your bigger purpose and what is your ikigai? What have you created in the class? Your product. Tell me more about how much sales you've gotten. Maybe the audience want to know about it, and maybe you can share how the audience can use it to their advantage.
Okay. When I first experienced how to say the process of getting my ikigai, okay, basically I need to know what I'm good in. All right, what am I passionate in, and of course these things has to be brings me to be in order to be sustained. Okay, I can make profit out of it. So basically I'm me myself, I have a so-called my expertise is in property line. Okay, and I have 6 years experience in this industry, and plus my so-called my skill and my experience in Airbnb. So that I was thinking in these bad property situations, why not I share my ideas of how I started this Airbnb business? Yeah, because some people might think it's very tough to start a business. They might need a lot of money to start a business, but it's not in such way. Many people, they can start a business. Okay, they can either choose to start it small or start it big. It's up to them. So in my so-called my ikigai or my ebook product, I'm actually will lead them to what they want to make out of this Airbnb business. Yeah. So
So,
it's more like I'm going to share my tips, yeah, with them to
so
how to start this. Yeah.
Solly, I'll be honest with you. I'm a big property investor. I read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad,
Okay.
and I invested in a lot of very expensive property. Let's just say it's above a million, and
Okay.
rental has been down because the export market is shrinking in Malaysia. I think that's the truth, whether you like it or not. And the only one that can really feel the pinch is the landlord of luxury condos.
Yes, you're
Yeah,
right,
and
Desmond.
I'm one of them. But yeah, but if anyone out there is in a situation where you're trying to make more money, you're trying to, you have a property, even if you have an additional room in your house,
Yes.
I think Softly can really help you out with monetizing an additional room, or additional living room, an additional couch, or even additional property. There's so many properties in the world that are not rented out. I don't know where you're watching this from. If you're from Malaysia, then you can feel it. Are you from the States? You already know Airbnb is very, very hot right now. If you're not tapping into this, you're leaving money on the table. In fact, Softly, I know some people that are making six figures doing Airbnb. So I believe your product talks about this. Can you maybe share something about your product?
Okay, in my products, basically, I will tell a little bit, like just now what you have covered. Okay, we all know that ABB is in a trend. Okay, if we are not taking this opportunity to step into this market, then that we might miss out something, because this is it's not very hard to enter to this market. Okay, so I'll be sharing some tips how you can enter to this market at almost like a zero cost. All right. And like what you have mentioned just now, basically in a property line, yeah, we used to be very proud to so-called landlord. Yeah, you're receiving a rental every month by renting out to like a corporate client or whatsoever. But now, let's just face it that this is not what really happened in the market. All right, like the rental has been easily cut off by 1,000 in the KLCC, because I'm actually in real estate. I know about it. So why not we just take this opportunity to enter to this market and see what can we make most of it. Yeah. So in my ebook, basically I'm covered on the tips. All right, and also how can you can start with it as a newbie. Yeah.
So how can they find out more about what you can offer them? Do you have a
Okay.
website, like an email or something?
Maybe they can just drop me an email. Okay. So I can share a little bit about my ebook content. Okay. If that really interested them, then they can actually start to purchase my ebook. Okay. And I'm actually offering for the short time period. I'm offering a free consultations for 1 hour. Okay, because I wish to have a communication with my client to understand their situation, so that I can actually give them idea how to start this Airbnb.
Fantastic. So just to close this out, let me just
Mm.
let me stop sharing the screen. Okay, so let me just close this up and really mention this. Now, if you are to put a price point, because you paid, you underpaid for Platinum Mastery Program.
Yes.
It's it should be much more than that, because there are companies out there who are doing way worse seminars and they're
Mm-hmm.
charging double of what I'm charging. And I
Yes.
do this out of love, out of passion, and I think you can hear the way I present myself in the class as well. If you are to put a price tag on Platinum Mastery Program, knowing that it is worth way more than whatever you initially think, how much would you put an investment, or how much would you price the Platinum Mastery Program event?
Okay, for this 2 days compact training, I would say that 6,000.
6,000.
Yeah, yeah. Because by buying your time, we know that how much you charge hourly. So I think, yeah, 6,000 could be the price that we can quote for this today's seminar, a compact seminar. Yeah.
So this video will also be found by people who will search on my YouTube channel. They are watching me, they're watching my Vimeo, they're watching on my Facebook groups. One last message, let them know what you think about me. Just one last sentence, and let them know what you think about me. And these are for the people who have yet to come to my training.
Okay. When let me tell how my first how am I get to your preview. All right. So basically, I watched your video about how you how passionate you are in your career. Okay, and you work at anywhere with your computer. Your home is like your office. You mentioned your office is actually can be at the coffee shops and at anywhere in the world. Okay, so these kind of freedoms that actually I'm looking forward to. So as a person, as a coach, I see yourself as a very passionate young man. Okay, because I I I until today I still can't believe that such a young guy like you, right, actually have so much experience, confident and passionate about your life. Yeah. So I really impressed with your being actually. Yeah. So and the way that you are coaching throughout these two days training is like you never give up on us. You just keep pushing us. And yeah, so I can see so much passion you are to your students. And yeah, so coaching I think is something that you're really passionate about apart from the internet marketing. That's your strength. Yeah, so a coaching is some things that I can see that you are very passionate. Yeah, by getting your students to find their purpose in life, the ikigai. Yeah, that's how I can see you as a person, as a coach.
Okay, sorry, I know you have to go, but
Yeah.
one last reminder for the people who are watching this. Can you share what are you gifting them really quickly and how they can get the gifts?
Okay, for those that interested in my ebook, I can share one of the chapter in the ebooks. Okay, so what you need to do is just drop me in my mail in my to my email so that I can share a chapter of my ebooks. And yeah, I hope they will enjoy my reading my stories. Yeah, my ebook stories. Yeah, because I don't want to make it like too formal. Okay, it's all about how I experience in the Airbnb business. Yeah.
How can they reach you?
They can actually just email to Socklee, SOCKLEE dot property PROPRTY @gmail.com.
So it's Socklee, SOCK, like the socks,
Yes,
without
but without S.
without the S.
Yeah.
Lee, Lee, like Bruce Lee.
Yes.
Dot property
Yeah.
@gmail.com. You email under the title Desmond Ong.
Yes.
She will forward you your gift. She will help you, consult you, and even ensure you go from where you are right now to where you should be. With that
Yeah.
said, thank you, Socklee, for this quick celebration, and hope you learned something from this call, and hope a lot of people are enjoying this call. And guys, if you take action with me, if you take action with Socklee, you will see result hands down. This is all I can promise you. With that said, thank you for watching this, and I'll see you soon.
Okay. Thank you very much, Desmond. Thanks for this opportunity.